Hey everybody. So welcome to week 3. We thought we would stick with the idea of cells and single-celled and multi-celled organisms and dive a little bit into something that's just a little bit in the news right now, and that's the whole idea of a virus and maybe what's the difference between a virus and a bacteria. So this slide presentation that I'm turning into a quick video for you will give you a little bit of background to let you jump into this week's choice board, which I'll explain later in the show. So just to get us started, bacteria are prokaryotes, and you studied those just a couple weeks ago. So if you want to take a look at the assignment you did 2 weeks ago this Monday, that's fine. But they are very simple cells. They do not have a nuclear membrane. They are both helpful and harmful to humans depending on their setup. Some bacteria, like the ones you find in yogurt, would be very good. You would know them as probiotic. And then some bacteria, the ones that might cause a bacterial infection, like a nasal infection, that you might get an antibiotic for, would definitely be something that would be considered harmful. They are classified by their shape. Some are round, some are spiral, some are rod-shaped, almost like the shape of a popsicle stick. So if harmful bacteria enters your body, usually it enters through some place that it can get into your respiratory system. And in most cases, that is your nose or your mouth, which is why everyone's saying wash your hands and stop touching your face. It's going to go into your respiratory system, and your immune system is going to attack it. If your immune system attack system is compromised, or you just don't have enough of a power to fight a particularly bad bacteria, your doctor might prescribe something called an antibiotic, which literally translates to against bacteria. Viruses, on the other hand, and you may have heard about this one that's been in the news recently, scientists, first of all, can't even agree if they're living things or not. Bacteria definitely are. They don't have a nucleus like plant and animal cells, but viruses are totally completely different. They are made of cells. They can get rid of their own waste, and they do respond to their environment, but they are dependent on their host for energy. They cannot create their own system to sustain life. So if you have a virus and you leave it on a doorknob, a couple days later that virus is not going to be alive. So we'll get into that a little bit later in the idea. They're difficult to treat because they're not living things. They actually trick your cells. Your cells are incredible host sites to allow these viruses to replicate and mutate, meaning they change forms. And we don't have a lot of good antiviral medications. Antibiotics like amoxicillin or penicillin that you've probably used in your life to fight an ear infection, or if you had some kind of really bad chest infection, you probably would have had an antibiotic, but antiviral medications are few and far between. So this week, here's our takeaway. We hope that you learn that structure and replication of viruses and bacteria, how they grow, how they replicate, why a virus is considered non-living, what happens in our bodies when we get a virus or a viral infection, and how we can protect ourselves and treat bacterial and viral infections. We're doing this in the form of what's called a choice board. So after viewing this option number 1, you'll notice that some of the boxes are shaded blue and some of the boxes are shaded yellow. You're going to do 2 activities from the blue section. They are quicker, a little bit shorter, a little bit more assessment based. Watch a video and answer questions, read an article and fill out a Google form or something like that. And we're looking for you to do at least 2 of them. You can still check out other readings and videos, but we're looking for you to produce and have something to turn in at least 2. After you've done the 2 blue, you're going to move on to the 1 yellow one. You're going to choose one. These are more in depth. These will take you a couple of, using quotes here that you can't see, quotation fingers, a couple of class periods worth of time. The videos are a little bit more lengthy, the assignment's a little bit more involved, and we're asking you to choose 1 from the yellow section. So 2 blue and 1 yellow means you have 4 days from Tuesday through Friday to do 3 things. 2 short things that are blue and 1 longer item that is yellow. Between us, I hope you choose the interview with the doctor. The doctor interview is one that I did on a Zoom chat, so you'll see me and the doctor in the video, and there's a little surprise at the end as well. And lastly, I do miss you guys. This is me and my family on Easter Sunday last week. We even put a little bow tie on Evan, and you guys know me pretty well that that I never dress up for school. So me getting dressed up for Easter Sunday just to hang out in my own house was a little bit different. I hope you and your families are doing okay, and that I hope you're both mentally and physically doing well. And if you have any questions, you can hit me up on the live chats that I'll be doing on Tuesday and Thursday at 3 o'clock. You can get links in the weekly update that I sent out on Sunday night. Thanks, everybody. I hope you have a super great day. Take it easy. Bye.